Hey there. Welcome to Scope Before You Go. This is where we break down real Google reviews to help you know exactly what you're walking into or driving into. Today we're heading to Lowe's Distribution Center, number 3290, located at 300 Penry Rd in Greensboro, North Carolina. Now here's the thing. Even though the building says Lowe's, the actual operation is handled by NFI Industries. So that's who we're really reviewing today. Scope before you go. Drivers are passionate reviewers. When it's good, they'll tell their peers. When it's bad, they'll tell everyone. Welcome to Scope Before You Go, where real people, real places, and real routes lead to real reviews. We analyzed a total of 56 written reviews gathered on May 13th, 2025. And here's what people had to say. Let's start with the overall vibe. It's definitely a mixed bag, leaning slightly toward the negative side. The average rating sits at 3.5 out of 5 stars, but dig deeper and you'll see the full picture. That means while some visitors had a smooth ride, a large chunk ran into delays, confusing instructions at the gate, or frustrating dock procedures. Now let's break it down by star rating and take a look at the full picture. 17 people gave it a perfect 5-star rating. That's about 30% of all reviews. 6 reviewers landed on 4 stars. A smaller, but still positive group, 10 reviews came in at 3 stars. A mixed experience, right in the middle. Only 4 people gave it 2 stars, signaling minor issues that kept the visit from being smooth. But here's the kicker. 19 reviewers dropped 1-star ratings, the lowest possible score. That means 1 in 3 reviews was completely negative. So yeah, the experience here is pretty polarized. You either had a great time or a really rough one, not much in between. But here's a bright spot worth highlighting. The owner or someone managing the Google page is actively responding to reviews. Out of the 56 reviews we looked at, 17 had an official reply from the business. That's a response rate of over 30%. Pretty impressive in the logistics world where responses are rare. Even better, the tone of those replies is generally polite, professional, and aimed at solving problems or apologizing where needed. And it gets even more interesting when you break it down by star rating. Among the 5-star reviews, the business responded to 5 out of 17. That's about 29%. Among the 1-star reviews, they responded to 6 out of 19. That's around 32%. That means they're not just replying to compliments. They're also addressing complaints. And that's the kind of transparency drivers appreciate. So who's posting these reviews anyway? Most of the feedback came from truck drivers, folks arriving to pick up or drop off freight. Then there's a smaller group of temporary workers and warehouse staff commenting on shift conditions and management inside the building. Finally, you got a handful of locals or first-time visitors, possibly from staffing agencies or ride-alongs. For the drivers, the most common issues were long wait times, vague or inconsistent gate instructions, and delays in getting assigned a dock. One hot-button issue that came up more than once and could easily ruin a driver's first impression is bad GPS guidance. Several drivers reported being misled by navigation apps, ending up in residential zones or restricted areas where trailers aren't allowed. One reviewer warned plainly, "Don't follow the GPS, look for Penry Street instead." Another said they were forced to park and walk to find the right entrance because Google Maps sent them to a dead end near a school and signs banning commercial traffic. If you're new to this location, it's probably worth calling ahead or checking satellite views to avoid wasting time, or worse, getting stuck or ticketed. A quick note on language. We found 2 reviews written in Spanish. That's not a big enough sample to call a trend, but it's worth noting. This location is beginning to attract a more diverse group of voices. What are the final takeaways? The good. When things go right, people highlight fast loading, friendly security guards, and clean, organized docks. There are a few genuine shout-outs to individual staff members who went above and beyond. And again, the owner responses show that someone's listening on the other end. The not so good. Long delays, especially for live loads. Poor communication at check-in and the gate. Disorganized dock assignments. Bad GPS directions causing entry confusion. So what stood out? Green flag. A few quick turn drivers, some polite staff, Yellow flag, no overnight parking, even when it's needed. Red flag, long waits, rude treatment, poor check-in process. Bottom line, if you're headed to NFI Greensboro, track your time, plan for delays, and don't trust your GPS, because here getting in and out might not be as simple as it sounds. Keep in mind, all of this is based on public reviews gathered as of May 13th, 2025. Things may improve or decline over time. Got a doc you want us to check out next? Drop it in the comments. And remember, we read the reviews so you don't have to. Subscribe to get our latest intel. Until next time, stay safe, stay sharp, and always scope before you go.